Hello everyone, welcome to another video. What are we discussing today? The topic for today's discussion is what is the need to surrender to the universe or the divine versus trying to force an outcome in any situation? See, there's always effort involved in whatever it is that you do. You have to work hard, you might have to face difficulties, stand up for what you believe in the process. And only then you can expect something to happen. Without doing anything, you cannot have a result. That is for sure. The ones who have achieved something in life know this secret. But there is a big way in which we can surrender the outcome to the universe and actually get better results than if we were trying to force the outcome. See, when we try to force an outcome, we desperately want it. The more desperate we get, the harder it is for the universe to give us what we want. We have to ease out into any result for that to manifest. The other thing that happens is when we force an outcome or we want an outcome, we start worrying about it. Worrying about what all can go wrong. And guess what? Whatever we wish shouldn't happen starts to happen because unknowingly we are ending up creating that. So say my son is studying somewhere and I'm worried about him. I'm worried about how things will be on a certain day. And I start to create scenarios for everything that could go wrong that day. So guess what happens? I end up forcing an outcome for him that is not good for him. And I say, oh my God, see, I said that shouldn't have happened. And that's exactly what happened to him. And I was worried about that. And that's exactly what happened. So our worry is an indirect way of manifesting things that we do not want. On the other hand, instead of worrying, if you surrender to the divine to see whatever the outcome would be, then in that process, you are not creating things that you do not wish to manifest. So do your hard work and then surrender to the divine. The other thing that happens in families and in other places and in our social circle is we take upon ourselves to force an outcome. So say we want to punish somebody. So now I'm doing everything in my power to punish that person, right? I'm gaining support from everybody. Now instead of me, my children are involved, their spouses are involved, my brothers, my siblings, their families, everybody's now after that one person I cannot stand. And I wish to punish that person, right? So now they are all part of my karma. If I'm wrong, then everybody who's associated with me will have to face that bad karma. And what have I done in the process? Not only hurt myself, but hurt everybody else that I love. And after I'm gone, if that punishment cycle still continues, my children will be the one fighting over the same thing. After that, my grandchildren will be fighting over the same thing. They're usually issues with the family that never resolve. And so this cycle just continues generations upon generations. So is there any point in it? Has anybody ever gained from it other than only more negative things, bad vibes and unhappy life? They actually see that their children don't succeed. They actually see all kinds of diseases in the family, some kind of problem that just never resolves. Why get into that trap? Why get into that cycle that sucks everybody inside? Why not stand up for what you believe in? Say what you think is right, but yet leave it to God, leave it to the divine to give anybody the dues that they should be getting. Who are we to make that judgment? We can ask and let the universe do what is right. And we'll be surprised that universe behind our back is actually delivering the right thing on our behalf. We just need to trust and we just need to surrender in faith. Faith is very important. We should know that if we are right, God will stand by us. He will ensure that the ones who have done us wrong do not get away with it. Whether it happens now, later, that's not for us to judge. Let God decide that. We leave it in His hands. Sometimes it doesn't even happen in the lifetime, in the current lifetime. People are taken to task once they leave this world. God has a list of all our karmas, right? We ourselves have a list of all our good and bad karmas. Our consciousness knows when we are wrong and when we are right. So if you're right, then you have nothing to worry. God will definitely support the ones who are true to their being. But we have to learn to trust the universe, because that's the best for us and our children and our families. And that is where a lot of us fail, and that is where a lot of misery is getting generated, not just for us, but our next generations. Why should we decide the outcome when the universe and even us planned the whole life for ourselves? We wanted for certain things to happen in our lives, and sometimes certain things are an outcome of the environment we are living in. So say, relationships getting sour, that's something maybe we planned. Maybe that's how we were going to learn how to love ourselves. But it doesn't mean you continue suffering from that. You put an end to it somehow. And then whoever has done wrong, let God decide on your behalf. You live your life. But see, you have only so much time. What do you want to do with it? You want to work with people who are already not in your favor and waste your time? Or would you rather use the same time to build yourself, your children, your family? Use your time wisely. Use your energy wisely. Why go down that path of no return? So it might sound odd, but try it. And you'll be surprised how much peace it brings you, how much joy it brings you in the end, because you trust the God who's the superpower, or the universe, whoever you believe in, to make the judgment on your behalf and take people to task. Don't take upon yourself. It will just drain your energy completely, and your life, it'll suck everything out of you and your families too. And even your next generations, you want to give them blessings, right? When you leave, not curses that they have to live with. Try it, and hopefully it'll work out for you. Good luck with everything. Thanks for listening.